Purpose dictates design. What does that mean? You have to have a purpose. You know, you have to wake up every day with a purpose and a mission, whether that mission is just to make it to the next day, or if that mission is to grow a business or to raise kids or to be a family man or be a family woman. Whatever your purpose is, it dictates design. Welcome 75, BrantanW. We're that purpose. We are that purpose. And the design is going to be the people that gets forgotten about, the people that gets looked over, the people that's the backbone of this country, the people that spend the most in this country, people that's poor, middle class, and also I'm a huge proponent in helping the wealthy as well, because I believe that you never can have enough money. You never can have enough resources. So I believe that investing in inner city America will allow those billion-dollar corporations, billionaires, and the middle class, the money will trickle up. And if the money trickles up, the residuals will also trickle down. We look at the inner city communities, and one of the main things that we lament to is how unsafe it is. Gun violence is out of control. Theft is out of control. I lived in Central West End for about a year and a half, and my windows were broken into. My vehicle was broken into 3 times. I had a Mercedes-Benz at the time. Broken into 3 or 4 times, right? So you got a lot of people that live in the suburban areas that are not coming down spending money in the inner city anymore, your downtowns, for just regular events, baseball games, hockey games, soccer games, due to the fear of someone busting out their windows. Now imagine living in an area where the average house cost is about $700,000 to $800,000. And you take just a simple commute, 30 minutes east, and you come back out and your windows are busted out. How would you feel? How would you feel, honestly? Right. That's exactly what I thought. You wouldn't feel too good because guess what? You gotta say, oh, okay, kids, watch out for that glass right there. All right, baby, watch out for that glass right there. That's not right. That's not what we should have to do. And on the flip side to it, the people that's breaking into these vehicles, imagine what they possibly are being faced with. Being evicted, lights being cut off, no food. You know, the things that none of us wish to have to encounter. You know, we're not all blessed with the same opportunities. We're not all blessed with the same lifestyle. I want to change that. And I know and I believe that we can change that. Looking at it from this standpoint, the safety, getting back to the safety measures. I believe turning inner city America, North St. Louis specifically, for the purposes of this event, I believe we should turn inner city America into kind of like a military style base, where it's 3 ways in, it's 3 ways out. That kind of rectifies the issue with having a shortage of police officers. So we know who's in and who's out. Blocking off certain intersections, I know, will definitely decrease the crime rate in those high crime rate areas. The people that travel from your Chesterfields and your St. Charles counties and the Kirkwoods and even South counties, I believe that the money that's going to be put towards the investment and redevelopment of inner city America, North St. Louis, I believe that money will help build some type of public transportation for those people in the West County areas of St. Charles County areas to be able to have a way to get to the airport safely and take public transit from the airport to downtown. Okay? Now, I know that sounds like a lot because I view that the betterment of our inner cities, that money will basically trickle to all of the areas where each city is struggling. You look at Castle Point in North County. I definitely believe that Castle Point could use a facelift. And I know a lot of people that would be open to investing in Castle Point. But guess what? What are we going to do with the crime? What are we going to do with the people that's there already? What are we going to do with them? That's what BrantanW represents. BrantanW is going to help collaborate with those tough businesses, with those politicians that's very stubborn and that's set in their ways. I'm set in my ways and I'm very stubborn. That's okay. We can figure it out and we will figure it out. Going back to the public transportation from the suburban areas. Yes, that would cost a lot of money. And I know for a fact that a lot of people in those areas would definitely buy into having public transportation so they would not have to drive their vehicles downtown and be stuck in traffic. Traffic is also another key element that we got to address. I believe with the uptick of insurance, car insurance, well, insurance in general is abysmal. Car insurance specifically, a way that we could help reduce car insurance would be by limiting the drivers on the road. Create a time slot for people to actually leave to go to this destination or go to that destination. You pay for a certain amount, you pay a premium to be able to travel at a certain time. That keeps our roads a little bit less congested. And also what that would do is that would create another avenue for your transportation companies to kind of get in there and say, oh, okay, cool. We're coming to that area. We'll do a carpool situation. All you all work at Edward Jones in this area, we'll pick you all up from this area, shuttle you to Edward Jones. All you all work for Perina in this area, we'll shuttle you all to Perina. Right? All these things are possibilities. It takes buy-in, people. Buy-in. Necessary buy-in. All right? So, I'm going to let you all take another brief intermission, and we'll speak soon.